Welcome back to the Cetera Podcast.
God, get off my top.
I got Mark and Quinn here. How y'all feeling?
I'm chilling.
Same spot, same clothes. We
should
might as well just get us. We look less dirty, but you know it's only been a 10-minute gap since last week's episode.
Usually dirty.
I promise I'm clean.
Do y'all feel any different from 30 minutes ago? How y'all feeling?
I feel a little different.
Yeah. Hunger hitting.
Yeah.
Same. I might just chalk it up and eat meat today because I'm not religious.
The Lord,
I'm just
the Lord, Victor.
the God.
The Lord will not accept that.
God says
But
so.
I already did it too. So
You know what's crazy?
I tried. What was it, Wednesday? I forgot. I remembered after the fact. So I'm like, yo, let me not eat meat. Then I'm like, yo, I got this rice in my fridge. Let me reheat that. Eat it. It was pork fried rice.
God, damn.
I was sick.
It was funny because I had put a tweet out because literally as soon as I left for school, my mom was like, "Oh yeah, you know it's Ash Wednesday." I was like, "Okay." And I just walked out the house. I put a tweet about it. I was like, yeah, my mom just reminded me it's Ash Wednesday.
Your tweets confused me a little bit.
Yeah,
to be honest. Because you be screaming out stuff that you want. I'm like, yo, just go do it. It's all good.
Probably.
I want Chick-fil-A. I want IHOP. I'm like, yo, what's good? Like, we can go to IHOP. Like,
we could, but then on top of that, it'd just be like... because I'm probably doing something, maybe I'm at work, so it's like I can't get to it right now, but that's the reason why. But then this man replied, and he was like, oh yeah, my friend just reminded me too. So later on, literally within like a couple of hours later, I hit this man up, and I'm like, he's over here making breakfast and stuff, and then the conversation finished, but then I called him back, I was like, yo, don't eat meat. He was like, bro, it's too late, I already did it. I was like...
My sister had made me bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, so...
But when was that? At the point when you said, oh, my friend reminded me?
That was like before she made me breakfast, and
So
we was at the store. We bought She bought the groceries, and then we came back to my house.
The Lord.
First of all,
God.
First of all, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Cause look,
that's gonna be his favorite thing for the next week.
No, it really is.
We're gonna hear it a lot.
What was I gonna say? You consciously about to eat meat right now, and when you go up to heaven and God is ready to send you back to hell, don't be mad. Because he's gonna be like,
even though you helped all these people and like made sure they was good and gave money and like just make sure everybody in your circle was cool, but you ate that one burger on that Friday night, so you gonna walk your ass out of here.
He's gonna be like, Victor, did you remember February 28th, Friday at 11 o'clock at night when you went to Tony Luke's and you got a cheesesteak? Do you remember?
Like, yes, I do. I got the chicken palm.
He's gonna be like, and how was that, John?
and you ain't bring me one, right? So that's why you sent me.
Yeah, that's why you going down there, not because you ate, because you ain't bring me one, man.
You know how I like my buffalo chicken cheese?
Yo.
Chicken cheesesteak. Bro, I was just thinking about this earlier today, and I was like, yo, I really haven't had a cheesesteak in forever. It's been a minute.
Yo, it definitely has been a minute.
It's all I don't remember because of me eating differently a little bit, so I've been trying to cut out a lot of beefy stuff.
I think
food in general, and that's one of the things.
Trying to get right.
It's been hurting.
Trying to get right.
I think my last cheesesteak was probably in January when I went to Steve's.
Same thing. Sure? Yo, honestly, like around the same time, I think that
wasn't. Because you went and got some the one time. We were with one of our friends. I can't remember exactly what the place is called, but it's right there near on Broad. It's like a pizzeria place. And you got it in like a little basket. It was a cheesesteak, John. I think it might have been a buffalo chicken cheesesteak. And then you gave me parts.
Oh, it's a buffalo chicken cheesesteak, and I didn't finish it. I gave it to you.
Yeah, that John.
But it wasn't a cheesesteak.
You mean like a Philly?
Okay.
I seen
straight up from the
video.
Look, you ain't see my face towards him though. Like, pussy, when you know when the fuck I was.
I was like, I know your every move, man.
No, but freaking most of my IG is just like food.
Yeah.
So what was it? I usually follow my Instagram, but I saw their video on Twitter, Angelo's Pizzeria. They posted a cheesesteak on Twitter, bro. It had like 80,000 views. Like, it was just them unwrapping one of their cheesesteaks. That shit looked so good. The paper was just sticking to the cheese and the meat.
It was moist. It was moist.
Yeah, I feel like you... stand up real quick. Stand up real quick.
You about to see this, Mike.
The joint just topple over. No, listen. Kumaya.
Give me your energy.
Give me all your energy. Sorry.
I don't know why I was like in my head cracking up. I want to say it so bad. Oh,
No,
I'm dead.
no. I was thinking the one place I want to go to is Jim's down on South Street and get a cheesesteak.
Nah, I mean, there's another gyms in the Northeast.
No, that
But,
don't close down,
yeah,
bro.
is it? Or there
Bro,
another
it's been
somewhere?
closed down for
Yeah,
a
it's been-
while.
I ain't
Yeah.
been in the Northeast in the grip.
Yeah, but the last time I had a cheesesteak was at Steve's. I
But that joint
believe.
in Center City, the line be wrapping around.
It do, but bro, it be kind of fast though, bro. You not though the way
be
they be
ting, ting,
working
ting,
on
ting,
that
ting, ting,
joint,
ting,
you
ting,
can
ting.
see it through outside too. So they ain't playing.
Ting, 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 ting.
Literally, you have within like a 0.2 second to answer what kind of cheese you want. It's like you better know because if not, they gonna have that default just cheese.
I want to
whiz.
have one of them grills in my crib.
Just a big ass fucking.
Ting,
grill.
ting, 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 ting. Just hibachi that
What
shit
is
every
Dad
morning.
doing? He's
Scrambled
ju-
eggs. Ting, ting, cling,
It's
cling.
like, what is Dad doing? Honestly, he's just throwing the
Bro.
spatula around. He's not even making anything.
Yo, talking about food, guys.
You're
Hold
hungry,
on,
right?
First off, sorry, I was trying to get my leg back in here. No, I'm not hungry, but lately all I've been watching like on YouTube is just like Chef Ramsay videos, and then I've been having like Diner Drive-ins and Dives play.
Yo, I haven't watched
On
that show.
Hulu?
I used to binge that fucking show, bro.
Hmm.
And
Yo, see?
any place that was like fully New York or Jersey, I'm like, yo.
I just had to confirm the last time I had a cheesesteak was with Ayo and
You really mid show you just texted somebody to confirm when was the last time you had a cheesesteak.
Yep.
Bro, he does this thing and you don't even know this. Like that's the crazy thing. He's quick.
Yo, one thing I wanted to ask, I want to see if it's possible if we go all do it right now, because I know I came at Quinn last time that we all filmed, or like a couple of times ago, like where I was saying how he's always on his phone. Can we all pull up our screen times right now?
No, dog, because
Yep.
I had my screen time up the. All right, yo, all right.
How do I go to wait? Oh, right here. All right, bet.
All right.
God damn, my daily average is kind of high. To be completely honest, it wasn't like this after like a certain point. But then
No,
it got
bro,
to that.
my
'cause
screen time
be
was on
getting
some
kinda
shit the
bored.
other day.
I get kind of bored at a certain point. But it never used to be like this.
All right, no, this is
That's
kinda,
my average.
this
That's
kinda
scary.
BS.
That's scary. Damn, if I'm rounding it
All right,
up.
so everybody say their daily average.
You go first, Mark.
All right, so I'm gonna just round it up because it's basically there. Mine is 7 hours.
You.
Mine's rounding 13, but literally the most
Oh,
used
okay, I don't feel
John.
that bad.
The most used John is my alarm, my clock. So I think that's because I put
How'd
an
you look
alarm
at for
every
the
night.
most? How'd you?
It says like most used and all that stuff. The
Yeah.
only reason it does that is because I put an alarm every night, like to wake up. So I guess that counts.
Mm-hmm.
Most
But below
used for
that-
me is
Wow.
my messages.
Wow.
But below that is my messages, and it's 6 hours,
Mine
all right,
is-
you want to hear? All right, you want to hear all my shit?
and that's for the week.
You want to hear all my shit? My daily average is 10 hours, rounding.
Okay.
Social networking is 40 hours.
A week. Damn, bro.
Entertainment,
God damn.
entertainment is 7 hours. Creativity is 2 hours. Total screen time, 60 hours, 46 minutes.
What's your total screen time?
Bro,
Where is
do you
that?
want to know how much
It's just
hours?
under.
Do you wanna,
It's just under.
See, but my John, like literally, it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna be like super high,
damn, they say I get buzz. Go ahead.
because my total
Say
screen
I
time
get-
is it says 78 hours. But again, it's because I use my alarm every night, and I think it's counting that because I'm not on my clock app for 12 hours.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know. That's weird though, because my
Maybe it's
alarm
how I'm
isn't
using
that.
it.
Why is your alarm doing that then?
I don't know.
Because mine isn't even up there at all for that. Like, and I put my alarm on literally every day to wake up for school, for work.
Yeah.
Like,
And like my most used app is Messages, which is 100. For this week, it was 158 times I opened it. The second one is Instagram, which is 59.
so
So I don't
you-
even.
my most
that's
used
crazy.
for screen time is my messages, right?
Uh,
And on a daily average, I spend 3 hours, but in the week, it's 19 hours and 40 minutes of my messages, and they said my notifications is about 1,185.
I wonder what goes into calculating this though, because like I don't really be in a lot of these apps. So if I
So-
don't completely wipe them out, does that count? Or like I don't know what.
That's probably what it is.
Because, like-
how long it's open, but
because I'm in class from 8 a.m. to 2, then I work from 3 to 9.
Yo, they,
And I sleep. When
Bro,
the fuck
they-
do I have time to be on something for 12 hours?
that's it must be when it's
they got this thing called pickup. So basically, when you pick up your phone and you open it up, and the first thing you
what I
go
was just
to,
saying. My number one is my messages, and number two is Instagram, which
my
was like 50.
first use after pickup messages 383 times. Yo, just on Thursday, I did a 218 pickup. Bro, you know
It's kind of crazy to look at this stuff though. It makes you
makes me
think about.
want to chill the fuck out because I'm like,
yeah, it makes you think about what you're doing.
But my thing
with
is
your
too,
time.
like at work, I'll be bored as shit, so I'll just be whipping that bitch out like every 10 minutes.
My messages says notifications 538, and it's just like, do I really look at all that?
It's probably like
Bro,
because
I
you
do
think
not
about because
get that
now
much
the
buzz,
iPhone thing is
bro.
like if you look at your phone, it cuts on.
Yeah.
So that's probably
it says for
another part
social
of it.
networking for me, it's 18 hours.
So
But social network can count as that because even
yeah, it
social
counts as
network,
a lot of different stuff.
because even then, like as I do work, I'll have YouTube on. You know what I'm
So-
saying? Like in the background or like
Yeah.
I spent about an
or
hour.
like podcasts and shit. I'll have on.
I spent about an hour and 38 minutes on Twitter, about an hour and 3 minutes on IG, and then YouTube. I spent about 36 minutes stable.
Wait, let me see. What are you looking at exactly?
I'm just going down into. So when you first go on screen time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go right here to see all activity.
Mhm.
Go down and you just see everything.
Oh, so your okay? My messages is 9 hours. Like that's how long I'm on for that. Instagram is 4 hours.
Bro, that is crazy to me.
Twitter got to be for
They said I
2.
get about 55.
I'm just glad Snapchat's not on there because who the hell uses that?
My Snapchat, I get about 104 weekly
You
notifications.
see that Safari?
Bro, it's crazy how they keep track of this shit,
Let
bro.
me see that Safari, Quinn.
Safari, actually, I don't watch porno like that anymore.
Chrome.
So,
Pull up your Chrome
Safari,
right now.
Safari right now is actually, look, this is what you see for Safari.
Basically,
Wait, what was-
one per day.
One for the
But what's
Barely.
the minute time? Or is it even on there? Like how long?
for time,
Mine is only 11 minutes. Which
3
is like-
minutes. 3 minutes daily.
mine is
average.
11 minutes.
I mean, we just sitting here talking about screen time.
Okay.
What?
Oh, so it had it hooked up. I don't know if y'all have the same thing. Mine, John, has devices, so it combined my phone and my laptop.
Well, no, that's the
hours.
thing. Yeah, I don't
So
have
my
any
shit-
other
My shit
devices.
just cut.
I'm broke, so devices don't really.
So yeah, my shit just like dropped like 25%, but still.
How you
I
been
still-
shit to get?
I ain't realize I hit
What?
it and then dropped all my numbers down, so I feel less like a bum. But even though I don't really be using,
I mean,
my phone.
only
That's
that's my
probably
only
why
device
it's so
though,
much.
so-
Yeah, that's probably why.
That's my only device.
So what was it for when you switched devices? Like how long for just for, I guess your phone?
It dropped like everything dropped like 2 or 3 hours.
Oh.
Like 15 hours total dropped off. But
Jeez.
yeah, because I mean I'm in class
Yeah.
like bullshitting as
That's
well.
what I'm saying though. Like a lot of times.
And another thing too is that like what I'll do, so I use Premiere to like render our shit and to like make sure it keeps working. I leave like YouTube running something so it can stay running.
Yeah.
So that's another part of it. So I don't feel like a piece of shit anymore.
So what's y'all screen time?
Answering the subscription, the comments
Yeah.
below.
No, real shit. Check out screen time and
That should make you
comment down
real.
below.
Like yo, I'm gonna cut. Like you
Yo,
want to cut shit off.
No bullshit.
You can set limits on there.
I know.
You're not gonna do
You
that.
don't want to. You
'Cause you
can't
gonna
hold them
override it.
down. You can't hold them down.
You can override it. Only way to do it is if somebody, because you could put a password on it.
No, but
So you
my
got
John
somebody else
says
put a password
my
for
John
you.
says it did drop because the past few days I really haven't been on it. So it said it dropped like 15% or something like that.
No, it's crazy just because my class, like for communication, like that's their one thing that we always talk about the most. Well, not really. Just in certain classes, they bring it up like, oh yeah, like now because they just put this within like like not the recent but the biggest update, whatever. You know, seeing how much you're on your phone and everything like that, and we talk about that. Just like yeah, you know, how much are you on your phone? Some people are like, oh yeah, I'm on like social media like 8 hours, and it's just like. When do
You
you have
imagine?
time
Yeah,
to
like-
be on social media, scrolling through Instagram? Like, there's only but so much that even if you're like a celebrity, you probably wouldn't even want to be on it that much just because
Yeah.
of how much stuff is already always on it. You know, like live your life. So it's like it's crazy to think that somebody like us who just like goes by our day, not really
Celebrities
having.
probably use it less.
That's what I'm
Because they're
saying.
1,000 times more busy and they don't want to see people.
Yeah, and they
talking
don't want
about
to
them.
see. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like they probably don't want to be it, but it's like crazy for us where it's like we have other stuff probably better to do, and it's like it's crazy how we're on our phone that.
But that's the
much.
difference between us and them. 8 hours of that time could be put towards something else that we're not doing
That's
that can
what
make
I'm
us
saying.
rich. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, let's get this money.
You know what I mean? But a lot of times
Such
now,
a
a lot of people
bag.
are making money because they put so much time into social media.
That
shit,
is true.
'cause
So
the
that's
time
the
is limited.
case. That's the case. It's perfectly
So you
fine.
just gotta find that balance.
You know, chase a bag. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Right, Quinn?
Chase a bag. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Another thing I want to
Blueface,
do.
baby.
All right, we about we halfway through.
Bust down.
What was I gonna say? So I was watching a podcast. All right.
Okay.
And like at the end, they always ask these questions like to like the person they have on as a guest.
Oh, okay.
And one of them I want to ask. Yeah, I'm also glad I did the screen time thing without telling y'all like ahead of time, because now it's just like it was a genuine screen time. If I would have been like, yo, next week we all gonna check our screen times, everybody would have been trying to like cut that shit back.
Oh yeah. I'm on it for about an hour.
I was on my phone for 20 minutes last week.
I'm like, damn, nigga, what is up? You did nothing. You basically left
I
that
got like 500 notifications. I ain't reply to nobody. Everybody think I'm dead.
It's like-
Yo, Q ain't talked to me for a week. What's going on?
It's like, yo, this man turned his phone off and left it in the corner somewhere. He
Real
didn't pick
shit.
it up.
I just use my iPhone 6 the rest of the week.
So one of the questions they ask every week when they finish with their guests, they ask them to rate themselves, like on a scale of 1 to 10.
My
But
looks.
it's like, yeah, or like literally the whole package. But they do it by decimals. Like it has
so
to be
like
like
a point.
5.2, and then they have to have a reason
Does it
why.
have to be a point, or can you just put a whole number? Like, can you just
No,
say
it has to be. It has to be
point? Okay.
exact. And I want to do that for like each of us do it to ourselves, and each of us do it to each other, and then just read it out and why. Like, but be.
I already got that shit
honest
done. I did that shit last week on my Lonely. It's on my notes.
for yourself and us,
Yep.
and you have a why.
Yep. So, you know,
This is
That's
what his
just-
screen time
Yeah, I
going
don't know.
into. This is what his screen time going into. You already know. This man been thinking about us on the weekend. Like,
All right, so yeah, so each of us do ourselves, and then rate the other two people in the room,
all right, so, that's so I can. Just
and then have a reason why when we do everything.
all right,
Damn.
bet.
that was a typo.
So I'm gonna just
Typo.
do myself first.
And it's not just loot; it's like the whole person, like the whole encompassing of the person. I don't know if I just said that shit so
Just
wrong.
how they wrap up as a whole person.
Yep,
Yeah.
the whole package. I mean,
All right. Yo, it was so funny. I literally did the same thing you did. I looked up and I looked at you. I'm like, all right, so where do I begin? All right, I got it. We're just
When
three
you-
bros.
when you've been that cool, you could do that shit.
Yeah, when you know each other this long, it's like fuck.
Three
it.
bros rating each other because it's not gay.
All right,
Let me see. Damn, you got that shit done already?
nah.
I was about to say, get the fuck out of here, yo.
He quick,
Fancy
he quick.
shit with it. He's like, I've been thinking about it for a while.
I just don't.
You've
Even,
been thinking about that shit for a while.
honestly, I don't even know what to really rate myself. Like that's kind of just how it is because I'm just super humble about like not rating anything like that.
And I'm gonna be brutal as shit. So y'all better be ready
This
for this
nigga
shit.
ugly, so I'll put him at a 6.2.
All right. Now it's also difficult because like yo, we thinking, not fucking talking.
I know. But, all right.
All right,
I was
I
gonna
kind
talk about
of
something.
got my number, but you know,
I was going to talk about something. Why are girls so difficult? It's like, no.
You about to turn this into
Damn, Q, you
that.
stressing them? Yeah, bro, I just don't get it, bro. Like,
They have to be because in their eyes we're also difficult. So yeah.
what happened?
I said they have to be because in their eyes we're difficult too. So
Hey, yo, I was talking to my friend about that too. Y'all focus.
You
But,
did- oh, you already done.
oh,
I
you
forgot.
done.
Yeah.
You wrote a
he
why?
did. No, he did his. He could. I mean, you don't gotta write the why. You could just have your reason ready.
okay, bet then I can finish too in 2 seconds.
Oh shit! All right.
uh,
I came up with the question. I'm not even fucking ready.
so yeah, so I was telling my friend, I called her and I was like, yo, why are girls so difficult? And she's like, what do you mean? Because guys are difficult too. And I was like, yeah, fuck
What I
out of
tell
here.
you, what I
And
tell
then
you.
she was like, she said something about like, y'all be doing things that y'all know y'all shouldn't be doing. And then
That's supposed to be-
I was like, first off, if I ain't supposed to be doing it,
While I'm doing this,
I ain't know I wasn't supposed to be doing it. You ain't say nothing.
you got one mustache hair that's just so long and sticking out so far, bro. Like everything else is in control. Then you got this one whisker that's just like this long.
Chokeass. Don't tell me. He cuts me. So,
He cuts me. Take it up with him, okay?
yeah, you coming at the wrong guy right now. So anyway. Yeah, girls are difficult, dude. Brandon's like, yeah, this nigga gay.
All right, I'm Gucci.
Y'all good?
Yeah, good. Mark, I gave you a low edge on, bro.
It's
Just
cool.
'cause-
It's cool. Because you should not even on the positive.
Ben, you gave me a
No,
negative, yo?
he said that's cool. I'm gonna grind you the fuck up.
It's cool, you know. We could do it like that, you know. You could switch it up to why, you know.
Anybody want to go first?
Quinn, go ahead since you know you was
Since you had
already.
your shit.
Since you
All
was
right.
already ready.
I give myself 7.7.
Okay.
7 for personality. 0.7 because of looks.
Ouch.
0.7 because of looks. And yeah. And then for Vic, I did 8.6.
Damn. All right, keep going.
8.6 for personality. 0 for
right.
And then Mark, I gave it 8.3 just because I was feeling nice. And
All right, when we go next.
0.3
He said, I'm about to go off.
0.3 for personality, 8 for looks. You know.
All right. Did you go first? Yeah, you said yourself first. Yeah, okay.
I was like, I just went. The fuck?
No,
I know, wrong with
that's
you?
why I caught on myself. I was like, wait, I said the exact same shit you did.
Y'all been giving him the dirtiest look to read. Like,
That's cool. I'm gonna fuck you up later.
what?
So,
What did you say?
so I'm gonna fuck you up later.
Oh, yo, I was like,
Whoa,
what the
y'all,
fuck?
y'all drawing for that
Yo,
one.
me
Y'all
and Big Bob
drawing.
looked at each other like, hold up.
No,
Nigga.
never. They were like, hold up, why are we
You know
talking
what?
about Q being like that? This man been on that stuff.
You know that TikTok, where's that Bobby Valentino song with Lil Wayne?
Stop.
It was like,
When I get up, no.
Thank you.
is it okay if I call you my proud of baby?
That shit made me crack up.
So, for myself, you said you gave me 8.3. I gave myself an 8.7.
Damn.
I like to think highly of myself.
That's good.
To other
That's good.
people, they probably wouldn't see that. But I feel like, again, to other people, you know, they don't know you as well. And I feel like you guys should think the same way. You know, somebody doesn't know you, they're not obviously going to give you that high of a number. They're going to give you, like, just off of looks. But for me, I just said 8 just because of, you know, I'm thinking of myself just being a better looking person in general. Just get
He
like
said, I'm just fucking
How much-
beautiful.
what you gave
no,
yourself?
have
8 point
He
what?
said, I just-
8.7. Having
Big Keg just gave yourself 9.
nah, I can't.
What the
I
fuck?
would never pass that number.
Also, that's another thing. So the numbers y'all gave, is that y'all max ever, or is that what y'all where y'all at right now?
Back in 2014, I would have given myself a 9.
Damn.
that's pretty alright.
7 for personality, and then 2 for 2 for looks.
I feel like mine can go up higher, but nothing past like it will never be a 10. I can obviously say that.
Nobody's a 10.
Exactly. But no, I set myself 8 just because obviously again, like I just been feeling like okay, I can deal with what I have and I can
That's what
obviously
Mark been feeling himself.
I
can-
went to a gym a couple times. You know
I
what
can go and I can say this with confidence. No, it's just been I've been feeling like I have what I have and I can just make the best out of it. 7 is really again just personality, but nobody would know that until they actually get to know who you are as a person. And I just feel like I can be funny all around. If you show me that you like can break your barrier down of being comfortable, and I can do that with you, you'll see why it's a 7.
This is
Why.
turning to us pitching ourselves to people out there. This is like
This is for
Mark
you.
like,
This is what I
Mark
look
like,
for.
listen,
This is
boo.
for you.
Mark said, I'm an 8.
Now wait. Now I gave Victor a 9.1.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Now the reason for that.
Fuck, you love him?
You want to suck his dick?
It's the same shit. Damn, because I ain't even got. What I gave you?
No, so at first, obviously, when I was doing these numbers,
He said you want to suck his dick.
when I was doing these numbers, I
He
honestly
looking, he's
was,
like, he ain't that cute.
when I was doing these numbers, I honestly was saying to myself, I was like, yeah, these numbers are pretty high, but I was just doing it off again, just based on how I
Yo,
know you
I
guys.
don't know what the fuck you gave me. Fuck his explanation. Just go to me right now.
Did you already say it? Or you,
No, I didn't say it
You
yet.
said you first?
But again, I'm doing this off of just based off the fact that I know you guys. So, one again, as just hearing how Victor, now this is just combined together. Just seeing how Victor just like carries himself, really, especially how stuff he talks about and
How do
everything.
I carry myself?
No, you just carry yourself as somebody who obviously you just like you got a lot of you draw. I just figure as initially again just as somebody I feel like who's always got. Obviously, to him, he probably wouldn't say like he got things figured out, but he just knows a lot of stuff about what he wants to do and everything like that. I honestly
I
see
like
to
a bitch that
myself.
know what she want.
I just honestly know for myself, I don't have it like figured out exactly that much. Victor obviously probably would say himself, he probably doesn't have it figured out. But for me, seeing as towards him, I just feel like he's just a lot more.
Hey, yo,
just
shorty.
figure things out.
You
So
different.
that's kind of just how it is with that.
Mark
For
said.
you,
Mark said, Vic, you different. I like different. You a different breed.
What we at 24? I think we got enough time.
You guys just my homies. For you, I gave you 8.9. So why are you?
Oh shit!
Now this man about to be feeling himself for his whole.
I had to do it. I had to do
I'm
it.
at Vesper tonight, and I want to get some bitches. Slick no.
Again, 8. You know, you're just overall a good person, and I just feel like again, you have a lot of the show, but again, you're a very friendly person, and I feel you're a very friendly person. So it's like at that point, I'm gonna just be like, you know, from growing up with you being, you know, my best friend, everything like that. I just figured out like, yeah, you're somebody who obviously has.
You realize you fell in love with me.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you not a 9.1 pussy. Son.
Yo.
Exactly.
Hey yo. You want to chill the fuck out? Because this shit could drop from 8.6 to a 7 real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So that's just how it was with that. You can tell me my shitty number.
No. All right. So my turn.
You're a 3. You're a 3. Don't be mad.
So I did fractions. Son.
There's a lot of decimals. You're in the hundredth.
All right. No. For
Damn.
me. What?
He said you in the 100th.
The TA.
100 percentile.
You know, little decimals.
Me, I did 7.4. 6. No. I'm not gonna do that. 6.7. No. I'm not gonna draw.
What's happening there?
So
No, I'm gonna be honest. 'Cause I'm not trying to be like a modest person. Like I want to be genuine.
That's kind of how mine.
Bro, when
is
you
a
got a
little
cut, you like an 8.
Right
now, you look
now,
scruffy.
right now, I'm scruffy.
Yeah.
It's like 7.1 looks. No.
What
This
happened?
boy, man.
I'm trying to break this up right.
Oh my god.
I feel it though, because that's
But-
that's kind of how I was. Like, honestly, I could probably change this a little. But
I
it
do
was-
seven.
I was
Seven
just
looks.
like,
This couch comfy as shit.
7 looks like that 0.4 bumps me up. If I had a cut,
point. Okay.
I could see myself 7.8 in. You know what I mean?
7.8.
Yeah.
7.
So I gave Mark. I gave 8.2.
Wow.
Yep.
No. I'm not saying. It's funny because he said 8.3. Like the numbers kind of always were
yeah.
like right near each other. That's why I'm like.
We self-aware. We self-aware.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. I mean,
Go ahead, Vic.
you know what? This is gonna turn into some gay shit if I keep going saying no.
Don't go. Just,
No.
I got
What
the
you
gist,
gave
yeah.
him?
I got
Huh?
the gist.
8.2. He got the height. He got the height over us one. That already puts him.
He
'cause
said
females like that shit. Out of the three of us here, yep, he got the beard actually connecting my shit. See, if I get
This
my
side,
shit connecting,
Bro, you a 10. So
no, I'm not no fucking 10.
Either that.
I get out of the 7s though.
French
I got
Montana
it.
over here.
I got out of
Because
the
now I just
sevens,
look like the generic like
Bro, if
cut
I
paste
just-
Puerto Rican, so I'm just stuck at a 7 until
Just-
further
he said,
notice.
I'm just stuck. What's happening? What?
I thought he was about to say something.
No, I'm trying to post on the real
He got a
estate
10
real
all
quick.
year round. That already keeps him up there because we both looking like ghosts
that's
right
big
now.
We,
facts.
we
right.
already know I'm long time.
And then
I said Costa Rican shit, bro.
I
True.
guess that's literally the only
Yeah.
only factor of all.
Oh yeah, you black too. I forgot. I be forgetting, bro.
And I mean, yeah, and then the personality wise, you cool, son.
Thanks.
You alright.
Thanks. I'm cool.
It honestly dropped you a couple percent.
So now sometimes you get on my fucking nerves. You have to drop you a little.
Thank you,
And
bro.
then Q is actually funny.
I'm sorry.
No,
It's actually funny. This number.
I gave Q a 7.7, which is what he gave himself. So it's just kind of funny, like how that worked out.
To be completely honest, when I first did for my number, I was like, I was gonna put myself at a 7.7 just because I like the number 7. But yeah,
You can't go wrong with it, you know.
you're like right there.
You know what I mean,
It's there.
nobody in here is like hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some people just out here just fucking. They struggling.
God damn.
You know.
Y'all heard it here first.
But it's not even about look. It's just like, it's at that point you being his like, yo, do you fucking take care of yourself? Like,
That could be. Because
because there's some people that you just like, yo, you haven't cleaned your face up or got a cut or done or washed your face in like a week, and it
Sure.
shows.
I use that Dove Men charcoal face scrub. Just saying.
It might be the gayest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
What? Cause I use charcoal face scrub,
So y'all talking about how cute y'all are together.
bro. We gassing ourselves. Look, bro. Cause now when I go out tonight,
Then y'all didn't even gas yourselves all the way up. Nigga said, I'm an 8 something. What? So
Bro, because then
It's just
now,
being real. Like,
now when I go out to that rate, when I talk to a girl,
Don't have a cut.
huh?
I'm a 13.6. Don't have a cut.
Oh shit, it's more. That's true.
Being honest.
it's just being secure. You know what I mean? Just saying whatever the fuck.
Honestly, I could put myself lower if I wanted to.
Nah, we're not gonna get depressing now.
I'm ugly. I'm ugly.
Mark like, all right, I'm be
I gotta
honest.
tell y'all something.
Mark,
I gotta tell y'all
all right,
something.
I'm be honest. Lately, I've been feeling like a 6.
Lately, I've been
Like,
feeling that.
like you just took a hit.
All right, look. Like, look, man, I feel like, honestly, like, I looked in the mirror and I'm just like,
I said, who are you? What am I looking at?
my curl's not on point. I'm a fucking 5.
I'm a bum. I'm a bum.
I'm a fucking bum. I can't even have my curls on point. What the fuck?
That's funny. Well, I mean, we're kind of all around the same number, I guess you would say,
Yeah.
of what we saw. Was there any other question that you saw from there, or was it just...
I know that was
like
probably
main
like
one?
the
Okay.
the better one. Other ones I don't want to steal too much, but like
Oh, that's no problem.
Yeah.
I would want to take that idea though if we start having guests.
Yo,
Just
real
having
quick.
a line of random ass
Random
questions.
questions.
Real quick, if you could fix one thing about yourself, what would it be? One thing. I'll tell you mine first. My hairline, cause I got this little peak thing. This shit fucking makes me fucking mad, bro.
I would definitely not do that for me. Even though as much as I really care about my hair, I just feel like at one point I'm gonna just go bald eventually. So it's no point in trying.
Bro, I'm
to
gonna
fix
get hair
something.
injections because this little peak
That's
shit
too much. It's too much.
fucking
I honestly don't know that you say that. Like I feel like it was
Like,
funny
I'm
because
perfect.
it was funny. No, it's not that. It was funny because my mom was actually mentioning this one day where she was watching that. What's that? Botch. It's called Botch. That surgery.
Yo, that fucking
It's
show.
that surgery show, right? Yeah.
I love not watching that show. Like you'll watch somebody like pull like the implant out of a titty and it just go flat, and I'll be wondering why I'll be like this, like covering my shit. Like I don't want to see this
I want to see it. I don't want to see it. But no, she had
Damn,
mentioned
what
that
the
to me.
fuck?
The show's crazy. It's like medical, so they show a little bit more good, like off the chances.
Like
Like
your nipple.
nah, they blur that out. But like that's like you ever like there's a thing on like on YouTube you can watch surgeries where like private parts and shit and they don't blur it out because it's supposed to be educational. So like it's kind of that
Oh,
same
yeah, I
thing
know,
for
bro.
TV.
I know.
Weirdo.
It's like, no, I was like,
No, but she had mentioned that to me. She had asked me literally the same question. She's like, "Yo, if you could change like one thing, like what would you change?" And honestly, I was like, honestly, I don't think I would change anything, just because I feel like everything that I have now,
I connect my beard. Go ahead.
everything I have now,
Your
I
shit kind of there. Right?
yeah.
It's
Don't
just
look, bro. Don't look. Stop, bro. Don't.
It's just-
No. Stop, bro.
no. Some real shit. Like, bro, show your beard. Son.
Nah, bro, show
your
your
shit
beard.
connect. It's just I don't know what it is, but like yours is kind of low. You know what I'm saying?
It's,
Like I feel like your facial hair could be higher,
it could be.
like where it grows.
It could. If I wanted it to be.
Like pull it down.
No, bro.
No, I genuinely try to see something real quick.
All right, bro.
For you.
Like I feel like it
Just
should
'cause
be.
I fuck with you.
I feel like
Sure.
where it start, it
No,
should be
real
like
shit.
towards like your like where your mustache
I
is
feel
at.
like where I felt like when I was a young bull, it was higher. Maybe it's because I probably cut it low around.
And that shit just-
I don't know.
Yeah,
Cause I feel like when I was a young bull, this shit was like crazy. Now this shit don't get like that no more. Fucking hormones.
Yeah, I just felt like when she told me that, I was like, honestly, everything that I have like now, I feel like I could fix that just personally myself. Like if I could probably fix anything, it'd probably just be I just don't get acne. That would probably be the one.
yeah, but
thing.
that's anybody.
Exactly though,
Body,
but that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. That's anybody, but like that's something that again I could also control. But besides that, there's nothing I care to change. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I have the height, like we said, so it's like that's really the one big thing a lot of people want, and it's like I got it, so I'll just be chilling with that. Was one thing you want to change? Did you say?
He already
that?
said. He said his
You
his
said your
hairline.
right?
All right, we got it.
I'll probably be. Wait, my thing would probably just be my skin just not so sensitive.
All right, yeah.
That's probably
All right,
one
the
thing I
camera is
want.
down a little bit, so we gonna do this last. So my John was I mean, it's always been kind of like it's something I could fix though easily, or not really easily, because I have been trying, but that shit is kind of hard just to get like my weight up, because I've just been a scrawny boy my whole life.
I was just been talking about that kind of
Like,
take all of it.
and like even though like I'll eat, like my metabolism is, I don't know what the hell just happened. I just turned into Foghorn Longhorn, what the fuck his name is, from the chicken from Looney Tunes.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like even if I eat, like that shit just
I ain't seen that fuck. I ain't seen Tom and Jerry in so long, but I fucking hear it like
that's
from
not-
Looney Tunes.
that-
So I thought, yeah, but
get it right. So I know. But yeah, but going to the gym and like eating.
He definitely
we'll
wasn't
fix
Tom
that.
and Jerry though. Because if it
For, like,
wasn't,
for, like,
if,
parts.
if it
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
the
yeah,
dog,
yeah.
it was him.
Yeah. You're right. All right, relax. Well, you know what? Just cut
shit
the
hurt,
cameras real
bro.
quick. Where can they find you, Q?
Yo, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Q etc. Mark, where can they find you, bro?
Find me Instagram, Twitter, Marky Mark, Vic, where can they find you, and etc.
Instagram and Twitter, Young Dagger Vic, etc. Stuff is real, etc. Email is real, etc. @gmail.com. Any last words?
Rate yourselves.
We love y'all. Check your screen time and rate yourselves. We love y'all. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Check your screen time.